There's 3 common types of tension headaches, and I'm going to show you how to treat each one. Hi, I'm Dr. Joe DeMarco, chiropractor and owner of OcraMed Health. There's 3 common types of tension headaches that I see in my office all the time. Today's video is I'm going to just show you how you can easily treat each one at home. Before we get into the material today, I'd just like to say that if you've been watching my channel, enjoying its content, take a second right now, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell notification down there. It notifies you every time a new video is uploaded so you don't miss any videos. Also, at the end of today's video, if you found the content helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and gets this video seen more, which is what we want, because I want to help as many people as we can out there that might be suffering from tension headaches. Okay, so the first type of tension headache that we're going to talk about and show a treatment for is tension headaches that are related to your jaw. Common area, people during the day tend to hold a lot of tension in the jaw. They clench their jaw all day long, either when they're driving or when they're at their computer. If you feel that you're a jaw clencher, start being very conscious of it during the day. And every time you catch yourself clenching your jaw, relax. Let the tension come out of the jaw. Don't hold the jaw so tight. A lot of people do that, and by the time they get home at night or by the end of the day, they have a tension headache. It's coming up from the jaw and up into the side of the head. Sometimes it can go into the forehead. And here's how we're going to treat that, okay? So first off, there's 2 main muscles that open and close the jaw. There's the masseter muscles on each side here, and if you're not sure where they are, just close your jaw tightly, and you can feel the little muscles bulge out here on the jaw. And then there's a muscle on each side of the head called the temporalis. And same thing, if you kind of close and open the jaw and bite down, you can feel a little bulging in the muscle here, okay? So you come home, you have a lot of tension in the jaw, you have a lot of tension through this temporalis. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to just take the tips of your fingers, or you can take bend the fingers like this and use your knuckles, whatever's more comfortable or whatever you feel you get a better result with. And just start on that temporalis muscle, nice and easy. Now, all these techniques, I want you to think of 2 things while you're doing every technique I show you for this tension headache involving the jaw. 1, I want you to relax. Forget about everything that took place during the day. Just relax. And the second thing is I want you to be just constantly breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just concentrate on your breathing as you're relaxing, okay? So you're going to take the knuckles, and for about 30 seconds, nice and easy, I just want you to make nice, easy circles on that temporalis muscle. Nice and easy, just like that. After 30 seconds, just stop for a second. Take the breath in, blow out, and I want you to come back up in 30 seconds in the opposite direction. This feels awesome. If you've never done this before, this is so relaxing. It's so awesome, especially at the end of the day. It feels so relaxing to just kind of self-massage the sides of the head right on that temporalis muscle. Okay, so we went one way, then we went the other way. Now I want you to do one last time. I don't care which direction you go. And as you're doing it the last time for 30 seconds, just nice and easy, I just want to have you just open your jaw, not overstretch it, just nice and easy. Open, close, and just open and close the jaw nice and easy on this last 30-second self-massage, okay? Great. It feels really good. Next I want you to do is we're going to get on the masseter muscle. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to make nice, and it's a smaller area. It's a much smaller muscle than up on the temporalis. But they're both, the temporalis is a very thin muscle, but it's a little larger circumference there. Masseter's smaller muscle, but you can find it. Like I said, clench down, you feel it. Get on there nice and easy. 30 seconds of self-massage. Take a pause after 30 seconds and go the opposite way. This feels really good too, especially if you're someone who's been clenching your jaw all day. Okay, and we're just going to do that twice. We're going to go once in one direction and once in the other direction, because what we're going to do is a little more now with that muscle. So the jaw basically has, what we call the TMJ, 2 motions. One is obviously you can open and close. And then the other thing is that from the side, And I'll tell you, as an Italian, I hate doing profile shots, okay? But I'm going to do this just to show you how the jaw moves. But anyways, I hate doing the profile shots. Okay, so the jaw also, you can jut the jaw out. It's a subtle motion, but the jaw juts out like that. So you have the opening and closing, and then you have the jutting of the jaw. So we're going to kind of, knowing that, we're going to work on the masseter a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out either like your fingertips or your knuckles again, and we're going to kind of drag them nice and slow up along the jaw going in this direction. And as we're doing that, and it's nice, slow, controlled motion, I'm going to have you slowly open the jaw. Then relax. Again, nice and slow, controlled. And as I'm sliding my hands up along that muscle, I'm opening the jaw nicely. I'm not forcing it open, but I'm just getting like a release on the muscle. I'm putting tension on the muscle. I'm sliding my fingers up. And I'm opening at the same time. 10 of those, 10 repetitions just like that. Then we're going to work self-massage here as the jaw is jutting forward. Once again, I got to go into that profile position, but we're going to go this way, okay? And this time we're going to drag the fingers or the knuckles in this direction, nice and easy. And as I do it, I'm going to jut the jaw forward the best I can. Don't force it, but the motion is just like this, nice and easy. And relax. That must be a great picture on the video, right? One thing when you're doing work on the jaw, I mean, you're just doing funny faces for everybody. But anyways, that's the motion. The jaw's jutting forward. And as it's jutting forward, I'm gonna pull on the muscle this way. Again. Okay, and so 10 of those. It's a subtle motion, so you're not getting a lot of motion, but I hope you could see that as the jaw was slowly jutting forward, I'm actually stretching in that direction. So that's it. That's the technique. You get home, you get that tension headache. Go through those techniques. You might need to go through them a second or even a third time, but that's okay. It will get a nice release. It feels awesome, and it's an excellent way to knock out that tension headache from a tight jaw after a busy, stressful day. Okay, the second type of tension headache is the type of tension headache that's right at the base of the skull here. It involves what we call the suboccipital muscles. And those muscles get tight a lot of times when our head is down, like when we're looking at our cell phone all day, or we don't have our workstation set up properly. Maybe our computer screen is too low, or we're at our laptop. A lot of people put their laptops on their lap and their head is like this. And a lot of times when that downward position, the suboccipital muscles, which are at the base of the skull, get very tight, very tense, and it causes that headache in the back of the head. And a lot of times it can even radiate up over the skull this way, and you'll have this what we call occipital to frontal headache. So the occipital muscles, we're going to get in there, we're going to loosen the suboccipital muscles up. Here's a great way to do it. I'm up on a bench, but I would just because it's a little easy to film this, but I would just get on the floor, nice and comfortable. Take a couple of massage balls. These are the actual, the max size, the Tai Chi max balls that we have at OcraMed Health. You can tape them together, but you want to use two. It's good to get two. You don't have to tape them together, but if you want to, you can. Sometimes I'll tape them together, but you can also hold them, okay? So here's what you're going to do. We're going to get these massage balls right at the base of the skull here. We're going to lie back with them. Bend your knees up so that you're nice and relaxed through the back, and then take both balls, put them together, and put them right at the base of the skull here. And just use your fingers to hold them right in place. Just like that. And I just want you to relax. I want you to just let the weight of your head just come down onto the balls. The balls are at the very base of my skull in the upper part of my neck. And just start breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let the head just relax onto the massage balls. And like I said, you can just use your fingers to hold them in place if you want, if you don't feel like they're staying in position. And just in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I want you to stay like this for a couple minutes. You know, close your eyes, forget about the stress of the day, and just relax. Breathe and relax, and stay in this position for a couple of minutes, just like that. Okay, so after a couple minutes, take a second. You know, if you want to get up for a second, take the balls out of the position and just relax for a second. Then I want you to take the balls back into position here. And this time what I want you to do, and you might have to hold them definitely for this next segment, is while your head is resting again, I want you to make some small nodding motions with the head. So I just want you to nod the head forward, like bring your chin to your chest, and then extend it back. Chin to chest, and extend it back. And do this for about 30 seconds, nice and easy and relaxed. And after 30 seconds, I just want you to make small rotations of the head to the left and to the right. To the left and to the right for 30 seconds. Just like that. Now, just like the jaw, you may need to repeat that 2 or 3 times. If you feel like it's not releasing enough from just doing it once, do it a couple times. It's okay. But just try to relax, let the stress of the day go away. Another great way to do this, besides using a couple massage balls, a lot of you at home have what we call our neck locks, and this is an excellent way for the suboccipital headaches to break it up. These little shiatsu massages can actually be rotated so it can fit different sized necks. But what we can do is we can actually get, it opens up like that, we can actually get the shiatsu massager. Sorry to turn my back on everyone, but you can put it right at the base of the skull here, right underneath the occiput of the skull, and let it just put a little pressure right in that, on the upper neck, lower skull area like that. And you just hold a little firm pressure in that position. And then from here, as the shiatsu massager is kind of digging in and massaging that area, we can actually do the same thing. We can go nice small motions of chin to chest and extending back nice and easy. Go for about 30 seconds. Then make little rotations for 30 seconds, side to side. And then finally, you can do this a little easy with this, is just tilt the head a little bit side to side for 30 seconds. And by getting these shiatsu massages in there, it really relaxes and self-massages those muscles in there. And it works good. You can use a combination of the massage balls and the neck locks, or if you just have one or the other. It's both excellent ways to relieve a tension headache from tight suboccipital muscles. And last but not least, the third type of tension headache that is a very common type of tension headache involves the muscles of the upper back into the neck area here. 2 main muscles in particular. The upper trapezius muscles, which is the larger of the 2 muscles, the upper trapezius, and then kind of deep and in front, we have what's called the levator scapula. Now, the levator scapula attaches to the top of the scapula or shoulder blade, and then comes up and attaches into the cervical spine. The trapezius actually comes all the way from the shoulders all the way up and attaches into the base of the skull. These 2 muscles constantly get tight during the day. When you're at work, people tend to get those shoulders start coming up as they're driving or as they're working at the computer. And you may not be a jaw clencher, but you're a shoulder shrugger. You know, everyone's different. You know, everyone has a different kind of habit that they do that creates these tension headaches. And if you're someone that tends to get tight up here, you're probably getting that tension headache from the upper trapezius and the levator scapula muscle. It's a similar type of headache as the suboccipitals. A lot of times you're feeling it in the base of the head. However, when it's these muscles here, a lot of times you feel it coming up the neck. The suboccipital headache you usually feel right at the base of the skull, but this is the type of headache that you feel it coming up from the upper shoulders, up through the neck muscles, into the base of the skull, okay? Levator scapula, upper trapezius. Here's how we're gonna release it. Once again, we're gonna use a Tai Chi ball. This is a Tai Chi Max, this is a Tai Chi Regular. Depends on the size of your neck, whatever feels most comfortable, depending on just your body type. But the whole idea is that they're spiky, and we can kind of massage through some of that tightness, some of that fascia with the little spikes. If you don't have a massage ball, that's okay. Everything I'm going to go over, you could probably just use the knuckles of your hand. But I want you first to just take the massage ball and just start at the base of the skull area here and just kind of drag it down, all the way down to the shoulder area, okay? So just start at the base of the skull and drag it down just like that. And make a whole bunch of just nice smooth strokes with the ball. Try to get those spikes into the muscle tissue as you do that. If you feel like, you feel like it's a little too, it's like pulling a little too much on the skin, you can always put a little massage cream. I don't find it to be a problem. I don't usually use massage cream when I'm doing this type of thing if I have a tension headache. But if you do, just put a little cream on the neck, a little massage cream to let it glide a little easier. And just make a bunch of strokes on each side. Probably spend about 60 to 90 seconds. Nice and easy. Nice firm pressure on both sides. Like I said, 60 to 90 seconds here, and then 60 to 90 seconds here, where you're just coming from, the base of the skull down into the upper trapezius. As you get more to the side, you're going to be hitting more of the levator scapula, just like that, okay? Next, come back onto the top of the shoulder area here, and just put firm pressure, pull the ball down and put firm pressure right on top of where the upper trapezius and the levator scapula is, right like that. Nice firm pressure. Usually this is an area where a lot of people that tighten their shoulders, they usually have knots up here, and you might feel it as you push down with the ball. You might be like, oh, I got a knot right there. And if you do, that's great. That's where you want to actually apply the pressure. Apply it straight down, look straight ahead, and then nice and easy, and this is, I have the ball on my left side. I'm going to bring my head down, and I'm going to look down to the right. Nice and easy like that. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to put pressure straight down. I'm going to look down to the right, and I'm going to do this about 10 times. Then I'm going to go right to the other side. I'm going to find the knot or a real tight area, put firm pressure down, kind of trap that tissue, dig those spikes into the tissue the best you can. Obviously, it can be a little uncomfortable. We don't want it to hurt, but it can be a little uncomfortable. And just hold the pressure and bring the head down, and now I'm turning it the opposite way. And we're going to do 10 repetitions just like that. Good. Just like the other drills, if it doesn't seem like it kind of releases it 100% after you run through the stroking motions and then the turning motions, go through it one more time. Deep breathing, just like on the other techniques, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax. Forget about all the tension of the day. Forget about how much you don't like your coworker, how much you dislike all the traffic driving home. Forget about it all. Just relax, breathe. Just concentrate on your breathing as you're doing these techniques. They work awesome. They'll relax you. You'll have a better evening at home. And those are the 3 headaches and the 3 treatments. All right, nothing worse than those tension headaches. It really can ruin your evening at home. It can ruin your weekends. So I hope that if you have either a jaw type of tension headache or a suboccipital tension headache or a tension headache from the muscles of the upper back, I hope those techniques can be of some help and some assistance, and I wish you the best of luck. Also, what is very helpful is after you use those techniques and you're relaxing a little moist heat for 20 minutes applied to the areas is also very relaxing and very helpful, okay? Hey, listen, when you have a chance, visit my website, www.OcraMedHealth.com. We have a full line of fascia release products. Those Tai Chi balls, the neck locks are all available. Our massage gun, our SRI 3.0 is available. FF5 stainless steel fascia release tool is also available on our website. It's in stock. when you have a chance to check it out. If you'd like to support the channel, just visit me on Patreon. Appreciate the support. If you've been enjoying these videos, please subscribe to my channel, OcraMed Health on YouTube. Questions about exercises or injuries, just leave a comment in the comment section below. I do the best I can to get back to everybody. And don't forget, OcraMed Health is here to keep you fit forever.